Hey y'all, I'm Scrub, and welcome back to Schedule 1. In the last part, we started expanding our operations, we got our first dealer, and we also got this mixing station so we can start making new strains that'll sell for a decent little chunk. And we also expanded our growing operation to include 7 of the grow stations, and we do have a little bit of automation with the sprinklers, which is very nice. And today, I think I want to start off by trying to get some of our backstock going. We do have an objective to gain access to the warehouse, and we will be doing that eventually. I think we need a few more levels before we're ready for that, but I do think this is also a pretty decent opportunity to try and get caught up on having stuff in the back so that we're not, constantly selling it as soon as it's grown. Let's see. You two want some stuff? I'll do that in the morning. And speaking of, how many seeds do we have? We have 2. That's not great. There we go. We'll go ahead and put in an order for another 10 seeds. That should take care of us. Because these are pretty close to done. Oh, actually, those ones are done. Perfect. Ah, here we go. This is something I was hoping to see soon. We've been working together for a while now, and you've proven to be quite reliable. If you're needing to order larger quantities of supplies, you can now organize an in-person meeting with me. Just send a text. Because we've been working with our supplier for so long, he's actually starting to trust us a little bit more, which is great because we'll be able to start doing stuff en masse. Before we do any of that, we do definitely need to get these ones taken care of and get ready for the new seeds we're going to have coming in a few hours. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I do think I like the idea of having just one OG strain rack before we worry about packaging everything up. I think that's been a pretty solid little choice there. And speaking of, we have wedding ass, ultra slime. Okay, so we need to make, what do we need to make? OG short and aspen death, which are both OG kush. Yes. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make 10 of each of those. And we do need to go buy some mixers probably tomorrow morning. I also need to figure out what we're going to do with all the mouthwash. We have quite a bit of that. I might use that with some of the green crack and see what it makes. We haven't made anything with mouthwash yet, have we? Negative. Okay, so we'll probably do the green crack and the mouthwash together, see how that looks. And we do need to re-up on our soil for the pots. Yeah, we have quite a bit of this, so we'll go through all of this and then we'll upgrade to the next soil type once we're through all these. Mixer's done, and we have another order for aspen death. We'll go ahead and do that in the morning as well. If you do knock something behind the table or something and you can't grab it, no worries. If you just go to escape, you'll be able to reset the board without losing any of your product. So I think maybe that right hand will actually help with that. I found that out when I was, not using that. Yeah, as far as I can tell, you can't really lose product. You just need to reset the process. So that's good. Okay, here we go. Aspen death, and we will package that once it gets back. So we'll go ahead and set that up real quick. And while we're gone, let's go ahead and mix some of this mouthwash with some of the green crack we have, see what that ends up being. Looks like it's going to be energizing and something else. That could be fun. And of course, because it's a liquid now, we got to do a different process. Yay. There we go. All right, hopefully that ends up okay. Dead drop is behind Gas Mart. Is that the one on this side or west side? West side. Oh, okay. I was just about to say that west side's usually pretty easy to get to, no problem, and I just almost ran straight into a cop, so he should still be fine. And okay, that's just normal vehicle, no problem. All right, no problem there. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and just drop off some payment for the seeds while I'm out and about. And oh, 115, perfect. I thought we owed him a lot more than that. So good news there. We are a little bit overpaid for our next order of seeds. What did this end up being? Fat cum, fantastic. I feel like I might need to change that for the algorithm. There we go, now it is fat jism. I feel like that will be slightly better. Also, it causes balding, I guess, so I don't know why we would want to actually smoke that. Or maybe it helps prevent balding? I don't know. It's a wonder drug, and we're also completely out of trash bags, so we definitely need to go shopping in the morning. Keep the fat jism on backstock for now. Let's go ahead and see what the sour diesel does with mouthwash. What are the base strains? You are calming. This is refreshing. That's energizing. Okay, so it'll be refreshing balding, maybe? Oh, yeah, we need to get a lot of stuff. We need to get more mixer. We need to get more trash bags. We're probably going to need more stuff to package soon. Oh, can we get all 10? 10 might be a little greedy. Please get out of there. Yeah, sometimes stuff does like to get caught on other stuff. There we go. We do need to package all this for the morning, so we'll go ahead and take care of that real quick. And as for what we want to plant, let's do 3 of the OG ones, and then we will do 1 of the green crack. And we have just enough fertilizer to get this done, so once we get everything planted, we'll need to make sure we grab some of that in the morning as well. And I am trying to think of if I want to get another storage rack right now, because we do have, all the finished product doesn't really have a great place to go right now. Extreme punch. There we go. I think that's marketable. And since we're experimenting, we might as well actually go ahead and throw some OG cushion here as well and see what that does with the remaining mouthwash we have. Oh, baby, a 10-piece right there. You love to see. You just got to get rid of the little pitcher there. Also, trash is just going to be a nightmare for today because we have no trash bags left. We'll just have to deal with it. Okay, there we go. Everything is nice and watered. And what did we end up making? Purple cheese. Balding anti-gravity. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's like a pawn shop or anything, but as far as I can tell, I can't find a way to get rid of old stuff that you don't need anymore, because we definitely don't need these since we have the electric ones. I'm guessing there's a pawn shop somewhere and I just haven't found it yet. Okay, I think with that, we are actually done for the night. Not anything sold today, bit of a shame, but that's why we want to play catch up for the next day or two so that we can consistently have product out there, because that presumably means our dealer is completely out as well. Yeah, first thing, let's just go run these deals real quick. We'll throw all the money in the ATM and then we'll go shopping. And you wanted 3, there you go. Yeah, and we're getting pretty high up on our friendship with a lot of these guys because we've been working together for a while, which is pretty nice. I think if we want to, we can start doing some counter offers, maybe play a little bit higher costs. I'm not too worried about that because we do make a pretty decent little profit off them as is. I could also just raise the retail price of it. Okay, there we go. 1,200 to play with isn't too bad for a nice little shopping trip. I am tempted to get more pot sprinklers, but I don't think we need to go all in on automation right away. That's more of a nice to have. Let's grab 2 stacks of fertilizer, a stack of trash bags, a medium storage rack should be okay. I should just make that 2 stacks of trash bags and a stack of baggies as well. I think will be okay. And the question is, where do we actually stick this thing? Because this is where I kind of want our finished product to go. I could technically just kind of, you know, cage in my bed if I wanted to. That doesn't look great. Ooh, hold on. Lamp can go into inventory. Rack goes here, and lamp can go right there. Okay, you know what? That's all right. I don't hate that. And I think for this side rack over here-ish, we will do, yeah, this medium rack can be all of the combined product that needs to be packaged, and then our little one over here can be for finished product. There we go. And somebody 3 Aspen Death. I think I have exactly 3 left. We do. Before we do that though, we should drop everything off so I can go make a run to the gas mart. Oh, we do also have quite a bit of trash we need to take care of. Probably do that real quick. Are these ready to... Okay, they're almost grown, so let's go ahead and water them real quick. And then when we get back, we'll trim and plant our next ones. Yeah, we'll go deal real quick, and then we will head over to West Side, go grab some of the new stuff, and then we should be a-okay from there. And there you go, last of my product. Hope you're happy about it. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a bunch of stuff prepped just so that our dealer's doing stuff, because that's gonna be probably 2 days where he's useless, which is not great. Hey, what's up, dude? And go ahead and speed it up. I know I'm clean. Thank you. Ooh, we do have flu medicine. Let's worry about what we actually have in stock before we get even more stuff. And we need 13 of each of these to make 2 stacks. And that was the last mouthwash, so we need 40 of that. Okay, there we go. 33 of those and 40 of that should max us out. Is there anything else we need while we're here? You know what? I will take a donut. I don't think we've eaten anything in about 5 days in game, so... How does one eat a donut? Hey guys, I have a donut. You want my donut? Nope. Okay. Can I mix a donut with my ganja? That would be pretty rad, not gonna lie. A donut is 1000% a mixer. That changes things, doesn't it? All right, so I know we're looking a bit to the future, but I am 1010% gonna mix my meth with donuts and make the happiest meth on the planet. It's gonna be lovely. For now, I guess we're just gonna have you vibe over here though, donut. Enjoy your life. Okay, here we go. Perfect timing. We are ready to go ahead and trim for the harvest. I might schedule our first in-person deal as well after this, just to see how much we can actually get at once. Because we are caught up on the debt. We do even have a little bit in reserve. So we should be able to do a max order if we want to, unless it's pretty high up. I don't know what the upper ceiling's going to be on that. See, 3 OG shard. I should be able to do that for you, no problem. We'll do it tomorrow just to be safe. You know, we actually do have some. Perfect. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab these. We do want to do some more mixers. Yeah, I feel like our Aspen Death also sells for quite a bit, so we'll actually try and get some of that going as well. Almost everything. 1 nug short. There we go. Oh, speaking of, we only have 5 seeds. Okay, well, let's meet up. Agreed. I'll be next to the mayor's house for the next 6 hours. Okay, so he's there right away. That's good to know. Ooh, am I gonna need my cash on hand if we're meeting up in person? Or I assume it'll still be fine to set up a debt system. We'll just pay him later. Also follow up, where is the mayor's house? Supplier meeting over on the east side. Okay. I don't know if I've even been over this way before. What time is it, by the way? Oh, 1 hour's curfew. Okay. We should still be fine. Honestly, I thought the mayor's house would be a little bit nicer. This is kind of quaint. Hey, you know what? Maybe he's not ripping off the taxpayers for once. Good for you, man. Oh, wow. You are literally just set up over here, huh? I have a feeling you know the mayor. And how much can we get? Oh, interesting. Okay, so if you are going to buy in person, you do have to have the cash on hand. There we go. 210 exact. We'll grab 2 of each. Okay, so if we're wanting to use our debt, we do need to keep doing debt drops. If we have a bunch of cash on hand, then we just want to buy in bulk. Okay, that is good to know. Oh, also somebody else wanted something. OG shart, we'll do that in the morning. Also, we are completely broke right now, so we definitely need to try and get some stuff over to our dealer if we can. And I think for this harvest, we're actually going to go for 3 of the green crack and then 2 of the other strains. We do have Granddaddy Purple that we can start getting, but I definitely want to make sure that we have a good stock of what we're already selling because, yeah, there's a lot of different strains you can make just from the basic stuff, so we don't want to get too much stuff out there at once, I don't think. I feel like that's a good way to really spread ourselves too thin. So I think we'll focus on what we actually have right now, and speaking of, we should go ahead and list this one, this one, this one, and yeah, all the base strains are delisted and we're only selling the mixes. Perfect. There we go. And we, fortunately, because we do have that little free bit of time, I think I'm probably going to spend the rest of the night packaging once we get everything else taken care of, because we do have a lot sitting on the shelves. I just need to actually package the damn stuff, so we'll probably do that. I'll run some out to our dealer real quick before the night's out. I don't think he'll deal tonight because it's pretty late, but we can get it started tomorrow. So we'll have one more day of low income, but after that we should be pretty well taken care of. And of course, we fertilize everything and then everything should be Gucci. Okay, so we have 4 seeds left right now, so we'll definitely need to get some more. I could put in another dead drop real quick since I was planning to use my debt anyway. Guess who forgot to take out his trash again. Good news is we are getting a nice little pile of it, so I'm not gonna put it in here because I would forget. I'll see it and still forget, but at least I tried. Go ahead and get a little bit more fat jism going so that we can have a 20 stack of that. All right, nice little hour on that. And let's see, we need OG shart in individual quantities, so let's go ahead and package some of those in baggies. All right, we need to go do samples as well. I keep forgetting about that. That could be one where we use some excess of just regular product to try and do it. There we go. Here's some fat jism for us. We'll go ahead and jar some of that. And for the next one, let's do some sour diesel. Yeah, let's do a little bit more ultra slime, get rid of the stack of painkillers that we got right now. Here we go, this will be perfect. So we got 20, we'll have 8 jars, so we can go ahead and do 2 groups of 5, and we should be able to bring all this over pretty quickly. The jar's a little bit of a pain some game, please. The jar is so in there. Okay, yeah, that's when you need to just back out, unfortunately, because the jar can't go down a hole. Shout out to the donut in the background for moral support over there as I rush jarring these. And here we go, ultra slime, and this is just about done, so we'll grab those. We'll get ready to package them. I guess we can do some OG Kush and mouthwash, see what that makes. Have we done that yet? No, it's the purple cheese, right? We definitely want some of that. I think this stuff sells for 64 per unit. Oh no, is that gonna work actually? Oh, please. Game, please. Aha. Still works. Jar, please. Keep going down. There we go. Is that a gunshot? I'm sure it's fine. The nice thing about the pills is that there's not much cleanup afterwards. And that's gonna be the purple cheese, so let's go ahead and grab some more of that. Yeah, for some reason, it feels like the jars just clip on that right side and they just refuse to go down. It's kind of weird. Maybe just drop them in like that going forward might be a little bit easier. Yeah, I think that might be the steez actually. Okay, what do we want to mix up next? Let's get some more sour diesel, and I don't think we've used Viagra in a little bit, so we'll go ahead and throw some of that in there. That's our wedding ass. We definitely want to get some of that going. As I keep playing this game, I'm really happy that the game does have this grace period because there's just so much work that needs to be done, especially early game when you don't have any automation. Oh, actually, while I think about that, how are we doing on the plants? They probably need to be watered again. 69, nice. Yeah, I think the first thing I'm definitely going to buy once we have expendable income again is these little watering things. It is just so nice to not have to do this. Oh, just before we ran out of water, though. Love to see it. Yeah, let's make some more Aspen Death. We are just about through what we have on the shelf. This stuff sells pretty consistently, so we definitely want to have a couple of those going. And yeah, by the way, the interesting caveat about water, water is always draining, so it may look like these are growing. These aren't growing because it's time stopped. That is something to be aware of. So you can't just, in theory, grow infinite until the end of the day. You do have to stop at some point. And I believe dealers can hold 5 different product at a time. So I think once we get him these jars, he should be very well taken care of for the foreseeable future. Yeah, it also feels like just letting gravity do the work does pretty well for these as well. And I should probably set something on here before. Let's see, Extreme Punch. We can actually probably go for some different strains now. Probably stuff I'm going to start individually packaging for myself. And we have a bunch of Viagra, so let's go ahead and use some of that up, see what this makes. Energizing with Viagra, that's probably a great combo, actually. We are mixing Viagra with this. How does Viagra affect women? Because they can presumably just smoke it, but you know what? That's probably not great. And I don't think I said this, but I feel like I should definitely point out, don't do this stuff in real life, obviously. I'm not condoning crime or, you know, fun illegal stuff, but probably don't mix Viagra with your weed if you're going to do anything illegal. Just be basic. We'll see if our guy is in his apartment. We'll drop these off with him, and then I think we'll be just about caught up. Hey, Benji. Oh, you have money for me, too. I didn't even think about that. Thanks. Yeah, there we go. 5 slots. So, and yeah, fortunately, he should actually break these out of their individual packages to sell them. So you can actually deliver in bulk, and then they'll package from there. So no worries about that. Ooh, OG cookies. Energizing Tropic Thunder. That sounds great. And Sour Diesel, you can go ahead and have some mouthwash. That is the Extreme Punch. I think that sounds pretty good. No, we drop nugs in the mouthwash. Things will never be the same. You know, funnily enough, that's actually some of the stuff we have right here. That's fine. We'll just have a bunch of it. I might start giving this out as samples if that's the case. But what I'm thinking is either I'll do all my own stuff in baggies, or I'll have a couple jars on hand, and then most of it will be in baggies, because I feel like doing jars for that is a lot more efficient, at least talking broad strokes here. Good news is we probably have about $100 worth of trash just sitting outside for the morning, so that'll be nice. Down to the green crack. And let's see, what else do we want to throw in here? Have we done green crack and Viagra yet? Oh, that's the OG cookies we just made. How about paracetamol? Unknown. Let's try it out. Why not? Yeah, the baggies definitely just throw them, and they are a lot easier to get in the bin than the jars. No problem. 8 sour diesel left, and then we are completely out. Ooh, interesting. Dark Bud, a sneaky paranoia high. That is pretty low market value, though, so probably don't sell too much of that. I think at last, after probably spending what was worth about 2 or 3 days time in-game in one evening, we've got everything packaged. We have a lot of backstock. We went through pretty much all our mixer that we just bought today. And we need seeds for the morning, I'm pretty sure, because these are going to grow overnight. So I'll probably go ahead and phone in a dead drop real quick before I forget. And then we will do these deliveries. And then I'll probably go ahead and try and get some more customers tomorrow in the afternoon. Probably need to do a couple shopping trips as well. Okay, there we go. We sold 10 Aspen Death today. Got 640 out of that. So at least we actually did a little bit of money making today. Yeah, I'm not sure when the level ups happen, because we had that access to that today, but we only got the message for it afterwards. That's kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and run these out first thing. We'll come back, deal with trash, and then I'll figure out exactly what I forgot to do my dead drop. Here we go. We'll do 4 OG Kush, 3 sour diesel, and 3 green crack. Should be okay. And our dead's at 230 because we had something left over. No problem there. All right, that is one deal taken care of. Let's go deal with the other one. Also, I do want to stop by this gas mart over here, see if it has the exact same stuff as the other one. I assume it does, but just in case there's something else different there, we might as well check it out. And there's your 3. There was a cop, but they didn't see anything, so no trauma there. I'll say a follow-up. Since we're in the neighborhood for the warehouse, I need to be next rank of hoodlum, I believe. Can I come in? Who the hell are you? Get lost. Yeah, rank 5 hoodlum, which we are rank 4, so we'll be able to do that pretty soon, which will be nice. Okay, yeah, it looks like the exact same stuff, no problem. Also, shout out to this random gas station selling beds. Oh, could I also mix bananas into stuff and probably cokes as well? Okay, we might actually want to start messing with some of this stuff. That could be a bit more interesting. You know what? I'm gonna buy 9 donuts. Oh, what else do we actually need? I think I needed 10 mouthwash and probably 10 Viagra too. Also, shout out to Pisterine, good for cleaning out your mouth. There we go. Got a little bit of all that. We actually have a little bit of leftover Viagra, so I might just mix that with something random at some point. And these are good to trim. Dope. Right, somebody actually wanted something. 4 wedding ass. Can I do that? I sure can, buddy. I'll run over to you right now, since we're nearby. And dead drop's ready as well, so we should go grab that while we're out, and then we'll come back, take out the trash, and then we will probably go back to trimming. Okay, seriously, if we're gonna be going out and doing stuff, I just need to start carrying some on me so I can start handing out samples. I keep forgetting. And since that dark bud's actually not gonna sell for that much, I'm gonna leave it delisted, and we'll just use that as samples. Yeah, OG cookies, we can definitely list for sale. Yeah, I should probably just list it. It's pretty easy to make, and, you know, everyone will always want something. I should have OG Shart. We sure do. You need 2 of them. There we go. Nice little quick deal there. That, of course, wouldn't count as a quick deal because why would it? And over here by Top Tattoo on West Side. There we go. Go ahead and space everything out in case we get searched while we're over here. And while we're in the neighborhood, let's go hand out some samples. I keep talking about it. We should do it at least once. Chloe, I believe you work over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, what's up? Can I interest you in a sample? There we go. Now we're getting to the point of the game where we're doing our job. Love to see it. Let's see. Over on the north side, it's going to be Geraldine. If I can get out of this damn construction site. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, don't go in there. It's a hell pit of an abomination. You want 1 OG Shark. I just gave you some stuff. Hey, Geraldine. How do you feel about this? 98%. There we go. 2 for 2. You love to see it. And we got... Oh, that's Benji over on north side. Looks like we could actually do a little bit of dealing over on the east side, or I guess this would be central. I guess this would be central. They're in an area adjacent to where we are. 7 OG Shark? Are you kidding me, dude? I just met you. Sheesh. We do not have that much. You know what? I will do that for you tomorrow morning. Same for you, because we can definitely make it. We just need to actually trim the damn stuff. We can clear those because we know we're going to, and go ahead and throw that up there for now. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and get our next set of plants going. If we get it done early enough, hopefully we can actually do it tonight. Oh, wow, this is the first. Okay, he's actually reminding us of a payment, apparently. All right, man, take it easy. We're good for it. Not even maxed out. Guess who still hasn't taken the trash out, by the way? Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of leftover fertilizer that we need to buy, and 3 more things of the lawn life, and then we can upgrade to the next tier of soil after that. And do you want some more stuff? Of course, we'll do it in the morning. Why not? And I think this time we'll go for a 3-3-1, with the 1 being the green crack. We had quite a bit of that left over from last time, so I think we're good to cut back on it. So now we need to figure out exactly what we have in stock and what we need to sell. Let's see. Aspen Death, 8 OG Shart. We need 5 more of that. Okay. And Aspen Death, we should have none. Dope. All right, so OG Shart and Aspen Death. Let's go ahead and make some of that. Those are both OG Kush, as it turns out. Okay. In which case, we can split that down the middle. We'll do 8 and 8, and that should take care of us. You know, this is going to definitely be the time that I end up getting a ticket for being outside after curfew, because I want to finally take out the trash. Also, would it not be super nice if you could just throw trash like this in real life just to get it where you need to? That'd be so great. A slight problem, I might have slightly too much trash. I'll go ahead and smash it all in there. Hey, 30 bucks. That is you. And where was the last trash bag? Well, if I did, I think I have completely lost track of it. F for flashlight, by the way, if you need it. If it's still here, I'll see it in the morning, I'm sure. We can actually go ahead and clean up the street a little bit while we're out here, though. Make a little bit of extra dough. You know, if I was smart, I would probably just carry around the trash thing and just clean up as I go, but it's fun to do it like this, I think. All right, how much do we get for this? Yo, 44, $74 just for being clean. Love to see it. I am just gonna throw all this money straight at the dead drop before I forget, because I did genuinely forget for a second that I need to pay him back. There we go. Dead's paid off. We have a little bit of money left. I should probably just throw that in the ATM, and we'll just go ahead and water the plants a little bit. And I think I have one more little mix to make, and then I think we might be able to actually get to bed a little bit early for once. I know I say that as it's literally the end of the day. And there we go. We get our Aspen Death. We can go ahead and throw that on here real quick. And we should probably go ahead and try out some of these donuts while we're thinking about it. Yeah, green crack and donuts. That sounds like a great combo. Dones. Dones for days. This is gonna end up so awful. I guess we can also see how our dealer did today, because this is, I think, his first full day of having full stock, so he hasn't texted us to say he's out at least, so we do have a little bit of time. Let's see, what do we need for tomorrow? We need only 2 of these, and we need 8 of the OG shards. All right, what did we end up with? Slimy Express, energizing and calorie dense. For 52, so it sells for a decent amount. I might actually shelve that one. I'm not sure if we want to sell that or use that as a promotional thing. In fact, honestly, yeah, I know I was talking about just sell everything, but I do want to take the dark bud back off there. It's going to start getting a little bit complicated if we have too many strains going at once. I might even want to start cutting some of the lower cost ones. 2,275 from our dealer. Fantastic. So that worked out pretty well. And we're just short of the level up. All right, so we should be able to get that tomorrow. Before we do anything else, definitely go run these deals before I forget. Oh, hey, you're both here. That makes this easy. You get 1, and I think you wanted the 7, right? There you go. Have fun. And apartment block room number 2. Is that the apartments over on West Side? Yes. Okay. I think I've passed by them once or twice. Never really needed to stop by for anything. All right. All the deliveries are out. Nice little bit of pocket change. Let's go ahead and just dump that in the ATM real quick. And we'll check in on our dealer, see how much he actually has on him, because we do definitely need to go and do a little bit more gardening right away. I think you have quite a bit of change for me. There we go. He actually still has a decent little chunk of it, as it turns out, so he should be good for a day or 2. In which case, I think I'm going to double down and throw this in the ATM, because now we suddenly have a decent, respectable amount of change. And yeah, that's one of the things you got to do in this game. Sometimes it takes a couple days of setup to really get stuff to pay off, but once you get the ball rolling, it can be very solid. Okay, all that taken care of. So we should have a decent little backstock all of a sudden. 2 stacks of sour diesel, actually. That's pretty nice. Probably need more OG Kush again. Yeah, I think I want to do at least 1 more solid batch of the strains we're using right now before we start growing Granddaddy Purple. In fact, I think I do have an idea for when I want to do that, and it'll probably be in the next day or 2. I want to wait till we can get something else done first, though. Hey, speaking of, we actually have the perfect seed count. That is very good to see. And we need 1 fertilizer and 2 long life soil. You want some Aspen Death. I should still have some left over. 280 for it. We should have, yeah, 6. I will do that in the afternoon. I want to try and get this stuff planted real quick before we do that. I didn't grab enough soil. Why would I? Hey, sorry, I'm an idiot. I need to buy 1 more thing. Please. Thank you. Also, counterpoint, the soil's already in there, so you know what? We're future-proofing. It's fine. Because I think Barbershop's like on the other side of town, so it's going to be a little bit of a trek. And we will have a solution for that soon as well, don't you worry. There we go. We finally get our quick delivery bonus for a change. Love to see it. How much money do we have sitting in here? Sitting on 218. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Actually, we'll leave that there. You want Aspen Death? I may have enough for 2. We just have 2. You are so lucky. We'll do that tonight, though. I want to get this stuff planted first. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 sour diesel, 2 green crack, and 3 OG Kush for this grow. Funnily enough, I think things might actually be lining up just about perfectly for a plan I'm having, which it really depends on if I have enough money in the next day or 2. I might need to spend another extra day working on it. Benji might actually come in super clutch here for my plan. We'll have to see. You want more Aspen Death? Sheesh. No, I actually can't right now. I know we're busy, but I also would not mind trying to go get 1 or 2 more extra customers while I was out and about. But I think today's probably gonna be pretty busy with the rest of the planting we have to do. Oh, and also a perfect pour on trash. You love to see it. All right, the last of our Aspen Death is in, so I should probably actually make a stack of that, because we keep going through it pretty quickly. That was the OG Kush and Paracetamol, I believe. Paracetamol. I'm gonna keep saying that differently every time. It's fine. Okay, we'll get that mixed up. You're gonna be behind Taco Ticklers. I can probably just head over there right now, honestly, and you might even be waiting there already. Don't mind me, cops. Just talk to my buddy over here. Thank you. Hey, quick delivery. Love to see it. Yeah, I think that might be like a personal thing for each person, because I feel like some people consistently pay it out and others don't. Not entirely sure how that system works, if I'm being completely honest. All right, 15 seconds on that. No problem. 37 grown. These might finish up by tonight. I'm trying to decide if I want to go buy some fertilizer right now or not. I don't think we need it right this second. Yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and mix up some OG shard as well. I feel like we've been going through quite a bit of that lately as well, which I believe it is these 2. Yes. And speaking of, I think somebody just put in another order for it. So gonna water these up. This should get them through tonight. I think I'll be able to trim these before bed. Is that curfew or is that 1 hour to curfew? Curfew starting soon. Dope. Yeah, I'll give that to you tonight after curfew. Okay, there we go. Get the rest of that packaged up. And what else do we need that uses mouthwash? We have quite a bit of it. Probably just get all that on the stand, honestly. And as for what goes with it, yeah, we have plenty of sour diesel. Let's go ahead and make a batch with that. That will be our extreme punch. There we go. Didn't drop any in there this time. Oh, we have so much extreme punch. Could be one that we also start trying to give away a bit more of. Could also drop some off for our dealer. I might just do that. Yeah, let's actually grab 10 of these for when we head out, and we'll drop them off with him. Oh, here we go. These are just about grown. Dope. Ooh, okay, slight problem. We're actually a little bit low on packaging. I'm gonna grab... Yeah, actually what we're gonna do, since we are making a bunch of it, gonna grab 4 of these. Extreme Punch. That is more sour diesel. And we'll just give him some of the jars of it. I think that'll be a little bit cleaner. And go ahead and drop some more in there, because why wouldn't I? And there we go. Okay, so yeah, we'll actually leave this Extreme Punch, and you need OG Shark. There we go. And now we have a decent little amount. Clean up a little bit before we head out. I can probably just take the trash out with me, honestly. It's about full. Okay, slight problem. I did just throw trash on the roof over there instead of where I wanted to. Did that bounce over the side? Oh, it did. Good. Okay. Good news. I didn't just throw away free money. Hey, 20 bucks. And that's going to be over on west side. And I actually heard the mixing station just finish up from way out here, but that's good. Yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll go deliver this, head back. We'll jar up a bunch of that, and then I'll deliver it out to Benji so he can distribute it. And there you go, boss. Enjoy. Oh, hello. Okay, that was actually my first curfew deal. Okay, that's good to know. So you get a little bit of danger pay for doing that. Okay, you know what? That might be worth trying to do going forward. Because the quick bonus I can't get consistently, that feels like it's a guaranteed. I mean, we probably don't want to do like 20 deals at the end of the night, but we might want to start slotting a few more for that, because honestly, at least early game, I don't know if it's going to get worse as the game goes on. It presumably will. Curfew, as long as you're careful, isn't the worst thing. It feels like you can usually work around the cops. And before we enact our next plan, I am going to trim all this just to see how much we have, and then I'll have to figure out what we're going to do from there. There we go. Nice little backstock of the base ones. And you all want to go into jars so we can sell that. No problem. Or rather, give it to our dealer so he can sell it. This is also assuming that he has space. He should after 2 days. And did we actually list Slimy Express yet or no? We did not. 52. Yeah, you know what? It's the only one using donuts right now. We can pretty easily remember to grab that, so... Good news, you're listed for sale. Congratulations. And yeah, delist the dark bud. Actually, you know what? While we're thinking about that, 50, 50, 59, 64. Yeah, maybe get rid of ultra slime as well. Like anything below 50, because we do need to kind of try and save some resources if we can. So I think we do... Yeah, delist ultra slime. How should we have actually before I do that? Green punch. Oh, Ooh, does he have some on him? That might be what's happening. We'll go double check. If he doesn't have any on him, we can delist it. If he does, I'm not sure if he can sell stuff that's delisted. Like if it's just like an auto thing that's working in the background or not. Oh, you have 2 ultra slime. Okay, just to be safe and also follow up. I guess we'll take your wedding ass and give you a bunch of extreme punch instead. Oh, I should probably grab money from you too. That would be a nice thing for us to have, wouldn't it? Yeah, I know I just talked to you, but money. Okay, that is actually a pretty substantial amount of money. Yeah, okay, we're caught up on our debt. Let's actually take that money back real quick. 5,916. Okay, that's a real interesting number that we have there. Oh, and good news, we actually did have a little bit of wedding ass on the shelf, so we can actually go ahead and refill that. How about that's where we call it apart for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty good progress. A lot of catch-up today in backstock. We don't have to worry about dealing so much since we have our buddies, so we can actually start focusing on the backstock, which is great. And we did actually go ahead and start making some deals as well through our contacts. Namely, I'm looking over here, and also I guess this is how the game actually divides the districts. So right now there are 6. That's good to know. Yeah, over in Westville, we have this guy we've been dealing to for a while. He has a few friends. There's another dealer. We should probably start trying to get over to him. If nothing else, we want to at least get the supplier unlocked, because that'll definitely open up a lot of new opportunities. And we are sitting on a pretty chunk of change down there, 5,900. We're not quite where we need to be, but we are about as close as we can be. I think I'm actually going to push back my original plans by a couple days. After those 2 days, we will be very well set up to push forward. And I think after that, we're going to start making a lot more money a lot more quickly. So hopefully y'all are looking forward to that. Until then, thanks for stopping by. See you later.